Hello, Tiger fans. Emily Dixon joined with head coach Brian Kelly after the Tigers just scrimmaged Saturday afternoon in Tiger Stadium. Coach Kelly, 14 fall camp practices in the books. Where have you seen some of the biggest strides with your team across the month of August?
Probably, in all areas, but particularly maybe the offensive line coming together. I think some continuity there was really important. Probably the wide receivers, as a group, can continue to make plays for us, which we thought, coming in. I think also, knowing that we have a really good rotation in the back end of our defense with the corners and safety. So, you see those things coming together. We knew about our defensive line. And then, the quarterback situation, with, two quarterbacks really. I think Walker has done a nice job, but I think he's probably, in a position to be redshirted this year. And Nussmeier and Daniels are, vying for that starting position. So I think it's starting to come together.
Yeah, so we talked a little bit last week about the quarterbacks, and now the makeup of that room has shifted with the departure of Myles Brennan. So like you just said, with Jane Daniels and Garrett Nussmeier taking the majority of reps, how is that competition coming along now as we get closer to kickoff?
Well, they're both really good football players. They both make plays. You're really splitting hairs, I think, in terms of deciding who's the starter. Both are capable, but we got to make a decision, and we'll probably make that, pretty soon here, because we want to get some continuity within the offensive structure. But both of them have had really good camps. It's hotly contested, and look, it wouldn't surprise me if both ended up playing this year, and contributing to success, no doubt.
But with each practice, you're getting more and more familiar with your roster and the group of guys on this team. Can you circle anybody as some standouts that you have seen have really progressed through fall camp?
Yeah, I think, first of all, I think some of the freshmen have been really impressive. If you look at, just across the board, Jalen Davis Robinson, a corner that has come in and really found himself on the travel roster. I think he's going to be a guy that's going to play a lot for us. Harold Perkins is another guy from a defensive standpoint that's going to play a lot of football for us. We already know about Will Campbell, yes, another freshman. Emory Jones, there's 4 freshmen right there. They're going to compete and be in the 2 deep. So I just think, LT, the Terrence Welch is going to be a guy that's going to probably make the traveling roster. So when I really think about it, there's probably 6, maybe 7 of those freshmen that get a chance now to compete and be in the 2 deep. I think that's a lot for an SEC roster, but they're all really good players.
Okay, lastly, I know you have a laundry list of to-do things that you want to get done before kickoff, but what are some of the major points of emphasis that you want to get through these next couple weeks of practice in August before Florida State?
Well, I think solidifying, the running back situation, that's been a committee. I saw today Noah Cain ran the ball very well. We know that we've got some backs there that can be very effective touching the ball out of the backfield as well. But that guy that has to be there on 3rd down, picking up blitzes, that's got to clean itself up. We've got to find out who that guy is. So the running back position, tight end, we're playing a Mason Taylor. Here's another freshman who's going to come in and compete for us. We want to clean up that position a little bit. So, I think that as well as, the kicking game, is one that we're in a battle right now. Ramos has done a nice job for us, come in as a walk-on in camp, and has really solidified himself there. Those are the things we want to clean up as we move forward.
Awesome. Well, looking forward to it. Only 2 weeks until kickoff, and Coach Kelly, just remember, it never rains in Tiger Stadium.
Yeah, I got a sense there's some guys waiting so they don't interrupt the interview. They're soaking wet.
They're already soaked, though.
They're already wet. It's good.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.